I'm Whitney.
And I'm Brian. And this is the Whitney and Brian Show. Today, guys, it's an A Day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Eagles! We did not practice that, but it's fine. Today is May the 9th.
Yes, and Kizio has something to share with us. Go ahead, Kizio. Give us your advice for today.
So the advice for today is to be humble. Remember where you came from and that there's always someone better than you at something.
Just like Kendrick Lamar said, be humble. Sit down.
As you should. And now it's on to the monthly pillar.
This month is all about change, and the quote we have for today is, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. James Baldwin.
Nice quote, Whitney. Let's go on to the weather.
So Kizio, what's today's weather going to be?
Today's weather is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 85 and a low of 74.
Cool. Now let's move on to our delicious lunch. And for today's lunch, we'll be having whole grain breaded chicken breast patties on whole wheat with hamburger buns with mustard, sliced carrots, tossed lettuce, tomatoes, dressing, and bananas.
That sounds yummy. And now it's on to the student news. Students, today you'll be having AP English. Additionally, we'll be having 8th grade Science EOC. Good luck, everyone.
Yes, and for today's tutoring, there will be geometry with Mr. Fier in room 123 from 2:30 to 3:30. Also, there's going to be 7th grade civics with Miss Dixon in room 119 from 2:50 to 3:50.
And now it's on for our club news.
The honor clubs today will be SGA, chess, and Latin dance. And that is all. Let's move on to our special segment.
Hello guys, today is May 9th and I hope all of you know what this date means. But if not, I will tell you right now. Today is the Day of Remembrance and Reconciliation, meaning World War II remembrance. For its soldiers, the dead people, lives that were shortened. World War II was a global conflict that lasted from 1939 to 1945. It was fought between Allied countries, Britain, France, Soviet Union, China, and the US, and Axis nations, Germany, Italy, and Japan. The war began when Hitler's Germany invaded Poland and ended nearly 6 years later when Japan surrendered. Hitler's Germany killed about 6 million Jewish people during the war. On April 30th, 1945, the Allied forces surrounded Germany, tightening the noose around the German army. Realizing the hopelessness of the situation, Hitler killed his wife, Eva Braun, and committed suicide in his Berlin bunker. May 8th is the Day of the Remembrance and Reconciliation, which is dedicated to the memory of the Second World War. And this is not the same as Victory Day, which is on May 9th. When in German capital, Karlshorst, the act of unconditional surrender of Germany was signed, the time of the ceasefire was May 8th at 11 p.m. Meanwhile, in Moscow, it was already May 9th, 1 a.m. That's why Victory Day in the USSR is celebrated on May 9th. The fact is that the Second World War became the most bloody and cruel in the history of mankind. Therefore, May 8th is dedicated to the memory of more than 80 million people whose lives were cut short. Those who died on the fronts, in the trenches, during bombing, were in captivity, in concentration camps, or simply disappeared. The poppy flower has become a symbol of the Day of the Remembrance and Reconciliation, It represents the bloody trail of a bullet. Victory in Europe Day is a day for every country that participated in the World War II, both the instigators and heroes, to reflect on the actions and events that led to the outbreak of war and ensure they don't repeat themselves never again.
That's all for today's news, Eagles.
Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow to see what happens next.
And as always,
Soar Eagles!
You can catch me posted up.